Nitai Gaura Haribo, Haribo, Haribol, Nitai Gaura Haribol. Kiva Dakhine Nitai Chan, Bame Gadadhara. Kiva Dakhine Nitai Chan, Bame Gadadhara. Nikate Advaita Srini Vasa Chatradhara Iba Bosi Ache Gaurachan Ratna Simhatane Iba Bosi Ache Gaurachan Ratna Simhatane Arati Karena Brahma Adi Devagane Ibanara Hari Adi Kori Kamara Julaya Ibanara Hari Adi Kori Kamara Julaya Anjaya Mukunda Basu Ghosaya Digaya Iva Sankha Baje Janta Baje Baje Kartala Iva Sankha Baje Janta Baje Baje Kartala Adhura Mridanga Baje Paramrasala पंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे 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 निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल इव बहु कोटि चंद्राजिनी बदान उज्ज्वला इव बहु कोटि चंद्रदीनी वदन उज्ज्वला देशे बाना माला करे झलमाला शिव शिव सुख नारदा प्रेमे गादा गादा शिव शिव सुख नारदा प्रेमे गादा गादा आकाती विनोदा देखे गौरार संपादा शिवा जयो जयो गौरा चांदे आरती के तो आना भी तत्सा बने जगा मन लोभा निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Sitaram Jai Sitaram, Sitaram Jai Sitaram. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Radha Syama Sundar, Radha Syama Sundar, Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo, Haribo, Haribol, Nitai Gaura Haribol. Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribol.
Jai Om Vishnupad, Paramahansa Parvajikacharya Stotara Sada His Divine Grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad, Paramahansa Parvajikacharya Stotara Sada His Divine Grace. भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती महाराज गोस्वामीश्वर प्रभुपाद की जय। ISKCON फाउंडर आचार्य डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसी भक्ति विधान स्वामीश्वर प्रभुपाद की जय। आनंद कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय। नाम विचार हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त विंद की जय। जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धनाथ जी की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय। नीलाचल क्षेत्र से जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। अयोध्यापुरी धाम की जय। द मोस्ट मर्सीफुल इनकारनेशन ऑफ श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान आविर्भाव महोत्सव की जय। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled, all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga Hari Hari Bol. Some prayers. Ram Bhajan.
Ram Bhajan. Hari, Hari.
I can't sit, okay?
Okay, so
It will be closed at 8 o'clock. So where's Shafi Mata? Shafi Mata को बुलाइए.
Shafi Mata ji, announce one.
हाँ?
Okay, Shafi Mata. Michael,
Mata ji will sing Ram Bhajan. You know Ayodhya Vasi, right? So I'll sing. They'll follow. Then you lead. They'll follow. Then I'll lead. They follow. Now you know the harmonium.
Yes.
Or he can play the harmonium. I can't sit, Prabhu. I'll stand. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki. Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki. Siya Ram Lakshman Hanuman ji ki. Siya Ram Lakshman Hanuman ji ki. Sri Ramachandra Avirbhav Maha Mahotsav ki. Thank you so much for joining today. So now we'll be having bhajan and Sri Ram bhajan and the kirtan at the same time. We'll be having the Abhishek, and Abhishek will be finished by 8 o'clock. So everybody, please make it 2 lines. Maybe one you can come this side and another one this side. So we'll be having enough devotees and enough shank so you can quickly do the Abhishek. And also we'll request that please do the families together. Okay, all the families together, not individually one by one. So everybody, please come. All the families comes together and do this so we can finish this quickly. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yeah. Ha. Mataji, will do the Ayodhya Vasi Ram. Ayodhya Vasi Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram Ram Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram Ram Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram Ram Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram Ram Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram Ram Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram Ram Ram.
Patita Pavana Janaka Jivana, Patita Pavana Janaka Jivana, Sita Mohana Ram Ram Ram.
Sita Mohana Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram Ram Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Ram 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 दशरथ नंदन राम राम राम।
पतित पावन जानक जीवन, पतित पावन जानक जीवन, सीता मोहन राम राम राम, सीता मोहन।
पतित पावन जानकी जीवन, पतित पावन जानकी जीवन, सीता मोहन राम राम। सीता
अयोध्यावासी राम राम राम, दशरथ नंदन राम राम राम।
अयोध्यावासी राम राम राम, दशरथ नंदन राम राम राम।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे,
हरे
राम हरे हरे।
कृष्णा 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 हे।
कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण 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 है।
कृष्णा 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 हे।
कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण 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 है।
कृष्णा 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 हे।
कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण 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 है।
कृष्णा 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 हे।
कृष्ण 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 है।
राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्षा माम।
राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्षा माम।
कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव पाहि माम।
कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव पाहि माम।
राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्षा माम।
राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्षा माम।
कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव पाहि माम।
कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव पाहि माम।
कृष्ण
Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hey, loudly.
Krishna 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 Hai Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Stuti. Same. Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Mataji, can someone display Ramchandra's Aarti? Ramchandra's Aarti. Shri Ramchandra's Aarti. Shri Ramchandra Kripalu Bhajan. Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Shri Ram, Shri Ram. श्री राम चंद्र कृपालु भज मना हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम चंद्र कृपालु भज मना हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम चंद्र कृपालु भज मना हरण भव भय दारुणम् नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंचारुणम् नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंच पद कंचारुणम् श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नव नील नीरज सुंदरम कंदर्प अमित छवि नव नील नीरज सुंदरम पटपीतमान उदरित रुचि सुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम तड़ित रुचि सुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम पटपीतमान उदरित रुचि सुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम तड़ित रुचि सुचि नौमि जनक सुता श्री राम चंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् हरण भव भय श्री राम चंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Bhaj Dina Bandhu Kanam Bhaj Dina Bandhu Raghunand Anand Kand Kaushala Chandra Dasharatha Nandanam Kand Kaushala Chandra Dasharatha Raghunand Anand Kand Kaushala Chandra Dasharatha Nandanam Kaushala Chandra Dasharatha Nandanam Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Bhajan Darunam Shri Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम कुंडल तिलक चारु सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम आजानुभुज सर चाप घर संग्राम जित खर भूषणम नुभुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित खर भूषणम आजानुभुज सर चाप सर संग्राम जित खर भूषणम आजानुभुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित खर भूषण श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भजमन हरण भव भय दारुणम चंद्र कृपालु भजमन हरण भव भय दारुणम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम इति वदति तुलसी शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम शेष मुनि मम हृदय कुंज निवास कुरु दल गंजनम मम हृदय कुंज निवास कुरु कामादिकलदल गंजनम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम श्री राम 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 जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय जय राम गाओ गाओ श्री राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री 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 राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की जानकी जय बोलो श्री राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की 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 पतित पावन राम भजले राम 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 पतित पावन राम भजले राम 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 हाँ पतित पावन राम भजले राम 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 भजले राम 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 भजले राम 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 भजले राम 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 भजले राम हाँ भजले राम 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 भजले राम 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 भजले राम 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 भजले राम 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 श्री राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम जय जय राम
Hare Krishna. Today's program, Sri Ram Navami, is sponsored by a couple of families. Vikas Vrindavan Anand Prabhu and family is sponsoring for the daughter's birthday, 14th birthday. So I think Ashna's. And also Sushil Prabhu and family is sponsoring today's program as well, today's feast. And also Aravind Prabhu and family sponsored flowers 501. If anybody would like to sponsor Aarati or feast or flowers, please contact us. That's it.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyabadi Pashada Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
The class now.
Hare Krishna.
Let's back up. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we request devotees to please come closer. We will have Ram Katha. You can all hear. Hare Krishna. Please sit. Please take your seats. Please take your seats. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mataji's. Mataji's. We will have Ram Katha. You please take seat. Please take seat. Amritananda Prabhu. Amritananda Prabhu. Amritananda Prabhu, we stop.
Punjabi.
We stop. We stop now. Request everybody to sit. Mataji, please बैठे. Mataji बैठे. Hare Krishna.
Can take the things away.
Mataji, no talking, please. ऐसा चलेगा ना तो please.
Jai Gopi Janabala
No, no talking.
Girivara.
No talking, yeah. Oh, God, 100% there. Please.
Jai Gopi Janabala
No talking.
Girivara.
No talking, yeah. Just or go outside if you want.
Jasarananda Pradjana. Jasarananda Pradjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Rama Rama Punjabi Hari. Jaya Rama Rama Punjabi Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Premanande, Hari 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 Bol. Jaya Vishnupad, Paramahansa Parivajikacharya Stotra, Sada System Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jaya Vishnupad, Paramahansa Parivajikacharya Stotra, Sada System Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj Goswami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON founder Acharya Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. आनंद कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय। नामिचार हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धननाथ जी की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय। नीलाचल क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। तय अयोध्यापुरी धाम की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. Hari Hari Hari. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for coming to this wonderful program. Very auspicious program of Ram Navami. The wonderful appearance of the Supreme Lord mentioned Ekala Eshwara Krishna Arasava Bhrityaha. The original Supreme Personality of Godhead is Lord Krishna, right? Ete chamsha kala pumsham Krishna to Bhagwan Swayam. That's why even in Brahma Samhita, it's mentioned Ramadi Murtishu, Ram Adi Murtishu Kala Niyamina Tistan. Nana Avatara Dakarot Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Paramapumanyo Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Right? Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ram Adi, all these incarnations, like Lord Ramachandra, very important incarnation, very important Supreme Personality of Godhead. When he appears in Treta Yuga, like Kali Yuga is 432,000 years, right? Of which we have passed 51,000 years, 5,100 years, right? And then Dwapara Yuga is 864,000 years, right? And Treta Yuga is 1296,000 years. So when did Lord Ramachandra appear? He appeared in Treta Yuga, right? And he appears in each and every Treta Yuga. There is this Yuga cycle. So he appears in each and every Treta Yuga. So there are different variations in each and every incarnation when he comes. So in this incarnation, he comes in the greenish complexion. In another kalpa, he comes in a reddish complexion, right? And in his incarnation as Lord Ramachandra, he establishes Maryada Purushottam. That's why he's called Maryada Purushottam, Lord Ram. So there are some transcendental difference between Lord Ramachandra and Lord Krishna, right? So let's see. When does Lord Ram appear? Treta Yuga, yes. And he appeared during the daylight. When did Lord Krishna appear? He appears at night, right? He appears at night. Where did Lord Ramachandra appear? He appeared in the palace, right? He appeared in the palace. Where did Lord Krishna appear? He appeared in the prison. Lord Ramachandra appeared in Suryavansa. Lord Krishna appeared in Chandravansa, right? Lord Ramachandra was born on Navami Tithi. Lord Krishna was born on Ashtami Tithi. In Ram Leela, we see Lord Ramachandra listened to his father and went to the forest. In Krishna Leela, we see Lord Krishna is telling his father, right? And he left to Gokula, right? Lord Ramachandra was born and lived most of his time in Ayodhya, where for 14 years he went into an exile, but otherwise he lived most of the time in Ayodhya. Lord Krishna lived initially in Vrindavan, then Mathura, then Dwarka. Right. Lord Ramachandra had one wife, Ek Patni Vrat, right? One wife, Mother Sita. Lord Krishna had 16,108 wives. Right. Yeah. In Lord Ramachandra's character, when he comes as Maryada Purushottam, we never see him lie. We never see him cheat. We never see him rob or break promise. Right? What does Lord Krishna do? Right? Lord Krishna lies. Main nahi makhan khayo. Right? He cheats. He robs. He breaks promise. Right? He promised that he will not take a weapon. But when he saw Arjuna was being attacked, he was ready to take even the weapon. Ready to break the promise. Right? Arjuna did not allow him to break, but he was ready to break the promise. He took a chariot, he started rushing towards Bhishma Pitama. Right. Whatever Rama did was as per dharma. Right. Whatever Krishna did is considered to be a dharma. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So the citizen, animals, plants were all friendly. Right. With Lord Ramachandra. Where in Lord Krishna Lila, we never knew in what form the demon comes. Right. In what form the demon comes. And Lord Krishna was ready to attack him. Whether he comes in the form of a cow, Aristasur, he attacked him. He came in the form of a snake, Agashur, he attacked him. Right. Yeah. When he ended his pastime, Lord Ramachandra went with everybody, right? They entered the river Sarayu and went back together. What did Lord Krishna do? No, he went alone. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever activities which Lord Ramachandra performed was so exemplary that there was a perfect achar, right? Perfect achar. Lord Krishna gave instructions in form of prachar, upadesh, in the form of Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, in the form of prachar. Most of the major pastimes of Lord Ramachandra appeared after 12 years. Most of the pastimes of Lord Krishna appeared before 12 years. And before 12 years, Lord Krishna's pastimes, most of them, all the important pastimes happened before that. Lord Ramachandra showed how a man should be. Ideal man, ideal son, ideal husband, ideal brother, ideal father, ideal king. Lord Krishna showed how God will be. Right, how God will be. Yeah. So that's the transcendental difference between Lord Ramachandra and Lord Krishna. And we see Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam is the cause of all causes. His first expansion is Lord Balaram. The first expansion of Lord Krishna is Lord Balaram. From Balaram, right, we see the first Chaturvi expansion comes, right? First Chaturvi expansion comes of Sankarshan, Vasudeva, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. From that Mool Sankarshan comes Narayan. Right? From that comes again the second Chaturvyu of Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. And that comes in the form of Lord Ramachandra, who is Vasudeva, Lord Lakshman, who is Sankarshan, Bharat, who is Pradyumna, and Aniruddha, who is Shatrughan. Right. So that's how the Lord appears. The Lord's pastime as Lord Ramachandra is divided into various sections. And every day we hear in this nice Ram Katha on Zoom, different sections. So the first section is the Balkand, right? That depicts the birth of Lord Ramachandra, right? Where Dashrath Maharaj, we see for many years, he does not have any child. He has three primary principal queens, right? Many queens, but three principal queens. Kaushalya, Kaikai and Sumitra, right? Three principal queens. And then, by the advice of the Kul Guru, they perform this yagya, Putra Kamistri yagya. They get this sage, Rishya Shringa, that itself is a pastime by itself, how they get him. And he performs a yagya. From that yagya, we see sweet rice, porridge, come. And that is given to the queens. And they in turn give birth to Lord Ramachandra, Lakshman. Lord Ramachandra is the eldest, then Bharat, then Lakshman and Shatrughan. Right. So that is, and then we see in Balkand, as they are growing up, they perform different pastimes, right? And as a child, and they go to Gurukul, right? And when they come back, again we see Vishwamitra come and take Lord Ramachandra and Lakshman to the forest, in one sense, to protect the sages from these demons. Subahu, Marichi, Taraka, right? Big demons. So in the Balkand, basically we see the Lord mostly abiding by the principle of the spiritual master, serving the spiritual master, right? Kul Guru, sages like Vishwamitra, and nicely serving them and pleasing them by the service attitude. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasana sevya. Upadekshantite jnana jnanina tattvadarshina. So that's the basics of Krishna consciousness, that we serve the spiritual master, just like a menial servant. Iha yasya haridasya karmana manasagira. Right? What is that? Yasya deve para bhakti yatha deve tata guru. Tasyati katita artha prakasante mahatmana. One who has implicit faith in Guru and Krishna, to him automatically all the purports are revealed. He does not have to strive to go to get different knowledge. Automatically all the purports are revealed to him. Right? Just by serving the spiritual master. And we see here also, when Lord Ramachandra and Lakshman are serving Vishwamitra, or serving the Kulguru Vasishtha, in form of all the, they get all these blessings. All this vidya as a Satriya is given, imparted by the Kulguru, by even Vishwamitra. How they can remain awake, how they can remain awake at night is given by Vishwamitra. Right? That they can remain awake for time. Like we see Lakshmana, for 14 years he remains awake. Right? To God. Right? So that happens in Balakanda. Then we see Lord Ramachandra led by Vishwamitra is taken to Mithila, Janakpur, where he breaks the bow of Lord Shiva. Right? He breaks the bow of Lord Shiva and ultimately gets married to Mother Sita. And we see in that same sequence, Lakshman getting married to Mother Urmila, Bharat getting married to Mandvi, and Shatrughan getting married to Shrutakirti. And then they return back to Ayodhya, where the next section of Ramayana starts as Ayodhya Kand, right? Ayodhya Kand, where in Ayodhya Kand, in Ayodhya Kand, what do we see? That okay, Darshat Maharaj is trying to now give the kingdom to Lord Ramachandra and coronate him. And just right at the time of his coronation day, on the day of his coronation, right, a day before, Mother Kaikai is reminded of her two boons by this envious personality, Mantra, right, who could not see Mother Kaushalya rejoice, right, and could not see Lord Ramachandra being coronated as a king, right. Just by hearing that, she becomes so envious that, oh, what would happen to Bharat? What would happen to Bharat? What would happen to my queen, Kaikai? And ultimately, what would happen to me? My envious person always thinks about himself first. What would happen to her? That, oh, I'll be a maid servant of a queen who would not be favored. Mother Kaushalya will be favored. So she becomes envious, poisons Kaikai's ears, and from the noble character which Kaikai had, that, oh, as soon when she heard that Lord Ramachandra was going to be coronated, she gave a necklace, a priceless necklace to Mantra. Right. Mantra throws it away. And ultimately we see Mantra succeeds in poisoning Kaikai. And Kaikai is reminded of her two boons, which in that poisonous mood, she is asking from Darshat Maharaj. And just by hearing that, Dasharatha Maharaj loses his consciousness. So, is this what I'm hearing from Kaikai? He has never been like this before. Right? And see how bad association can turn a person completely 360-degree around. And that's what happens to Kaikai. Hard-hearted she becomes. She does not care what Dasharatha Maharaj feels or what he's going through. And ultimately, Lord Ram is called in, and Dasharatha Maharaj even could not say to Lord Ramachandra that, what he should do. But Kaikai is saying, oh, your father is right now is not able to execute his duties of these two boons which he had given me. And his two boons are these, that okay, you have to go, Bharat would be the king, and you have to go to the exile for 14 years. And so much so that when Lord Ram, there's a big conversation between Lord Ramachandra and Kaushalya and Lakshman said, oh, what kind of king is this? Yes, become old. He's being contaminated by his wife. You don't have to hear him. If I have to fight him, I'll fight him. He's ready to fight his father. Right? He's ready to fight his father. As noble as you are going to be sent to the forest for 14 years? No. You don't have to go to the forest. We will attack. He was ready to attack his father. Lord Ramachandra had to pacify him, and ultimately we see that Mother Sita and Lakshmana are also ready to accompany him to the forest. And when they come to take the blessings before leaving from Dasharatha Maharaj, Dasharatha Maharaj is thinking, oh, okay, first of all, he didn't want Lord Ramachandra to go. But okay, if he has to go, he's sending, okay, take all this money, take all this wealth, take all these chariots, take all these soldiers with you. And Kaikai feels so. So if all of these wealth, all of these things will go there, then what will the fate of my son? Would be the king of this deserted place where all before he becomes a king, everything is emptied out. No. But Lord Ramachandra assures, no, I'm not going to take any of these things. Yeah, I'm not ready to take any of these things. And I would go as a hermit, like bark clothes. And Kaikai had those clothes ready, stitched overnight. She had gotten the clothes stitched from bark leaves for Lord Ramachandra, Lakshman, and even for Mother Sita. She had the clothes stitched. And then, wearing that, they go, led by Sumantra, who takes them to the forest. There they meet the king of Nishad, Guha, who helps them cross the river. So much so that all the Ayodhya-vasis come almost to the forest with them. But this boon which Vishwamitra had given the Romans, they will have less sleep. They take rest and they wake up early in the morning while others are still sleeping. And Lord Ramachandra is telling Sumantra, you take your chariot in a way where as if it is going to Ayodhya, and then you come back. Right. So when the citizens will wake up, they will think that the chariot has gone to Ayodhya, and they'll go back to Ayodhya. And then they take the boat, they cross the river. They cross the Tamasa river. They cross that river. Right. Yeah. So that's and Guha then takes them. They go to the ashram of Bharadwaj, Muni. And then ultimately they settle in at Chitrakoot. That's the end of Ayodhya Kand. The lesson which we learn in Ayodhya Kand is Samaduke samakritva labha labhav jaya jayav. Do thou fight for the sake of fighting without considering happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat. So the characteristics of Lord Ramachandra are completely being renounced. Right. That one day, for being a king, when Dasharatha Maharaj called him, he is ready to accept the kingdom as an obedient son, not that he was attached to the kingdom. And another day, when he is ready to relinquish the entire kingdom, he is ready to relinquish the entire kingdom. That, oh, I don't want to become a king. That's fine. I have so many activities to do in the forest. And he is ready to go to the forest. Happiness or distress is not affected. Loss or defeat is not affected. No, that he does not consider. He even does not consider this is a friend or enemy, that, oh, no, Bharat is my enemy. No. Everybody sees them with equal vision. Vidya Vinaya Sampanna Brahmana Gavi Astini. And we see with equal vision, he sees Guha, right, from a tribal caste, the king. He sees them with equal vision. He sees Vibhishan from the demoniac race with equal vision. He sees Hanuman and all that monkey army with equal vision. Vidya Vinaya Sampanna Brahmana Kavi Hastini. Right. And the next kanda is Aranya Kand, right, where now they are settled in the forest, right, and what are they doing? They are giving pleasure to the sages by discussing transcendental topics, right, giving pleasure to the sages and giving them protection, right, Paritraya sadhunam Vinashacha duskutaram, right? Giving them full protection. Right? Demons come on their way, they kill them. And give protection to the sages. Hear from them. Listen from them transcendental subject matters. So that's Aranya Kand. And ultimately we see them moving in the deeper forest from Chitrakoot to Dandakaranya forest to ultimately settles into Panchavati, right? Panchavati, where we see him being, Lord Ramachandra being attacked initially by Surpanekha, right? That she gets attracted to Lord Ramachandra and she takes this beautiful form. And Lord Ramachandra persuades her, no, I'm married, I have just taken a vow, just ekapatni vrat. But then the guides, okay, go to Lakshman. Then Surpanika goes to Lakshman, and then ultimately we see her nose is cut. And she then pleads her brothers, her, Dushan, right, who then brings a big army, fights against Lord Ramachandra alone, army of 14,000 people, right? Army of 14,000 people. Lord Ramachandra fights all of them alone. He tells Lakshman to take Mother Sita to a cave, a safely protected place, while he is fighting all of them alone, and kills all of them, 14,000 of them. One of them escapes, goes to Ravan, and tells about Lord Ramachandra's prowess. But more about Lord Ramachandra's prowess, he tells him about the beauty of Mother Sita, because he knows that Ravan is lust personified. That means he will get attracted by the get agitated by that lust. And then he will think about capturing Mother Sita or fighting against Lord Ramachandra. Right. Yeah. And then that's what he does. He calls Marichi, who initially was attacked shot by Lord Ramachandra and sent 800 miles away, the shore of Lanka. And now Ravan calls Marichi that, oh, you have to go in a disguise as a deer, because he knew about the mystic power of Marichi. Marichi said, no, you don't know the prowess of Lord Ramachandra. I have faced the arrows and I can still can visualize the pain which I had. Ravan said, no, if you don't go, I will kill you. Right. So Marichi thinks, oh, it's better to die in the hands of Lord Ramachandra than in the hands of this demon. So he comes in the disguise of the golden deer, and as we see, attracts Mother Sita, and she persuades initially Lord Ramachandra to go, and ultimately she even persuades Lakshman to go when there is this cry, Lakshman, when the deer is shot with the bow. He cries out, ultimately knowing that Lakshman, Sita can also be, But Lakshman does not believe that. He knows the prowess of his brother. Right? But ultimately he sent. Right? Mother Sita says such harsh words that he also goes, and Ravan comes in disguise and captures Mother Sita. And we see the pastime that the demon cannot touch Mother Sita, right? So before that itself, Mother Sita is given in the custody of Agnidev, right? And Maya Sita comes, and Ravan takes Maya Sita away, right? And on the way, Jatayu, he serves the Lord by protecting, by fighting Ravan, almost as if almost he gives his life for Lord Ramachandra in fighting Ravan, who was so powerful. And ultimately, it goes to at least he was a trail through Jatayu. Lord Ramachandra and Lakshman could know that, where Mother Sita has, where this demon has gone. The southern shore, while going to the southern shore, they meet this Sugriva and Hanumanji, and the Kiskinda Kand starts. The section of Kiskinda Kand starts. And we see this wonderful pastime of, how the entire monkey army led by Sugriva is ready to help Lord Ramachandra find Mother Sita. And especially Hanumanji, who crosses this ocean, right? He crosses this ocean and goes all the way to Ashok Vatika in Lanka and finds Mother Sita, right? Yeah. So that's where the Sundarkand starts. Right. Hold on for a minute. Where, in the Sundarkand, ultimately crosses the ocean, finds Mother Sita in Ashok Vatika, and gives the message to Lord Ramachandra, and ultimately they make this Setu, Ram Setu, across the ocean. The ocean initially relents to give passage. Lord Ramachandra's anger becomes angry at where the ocean also trembles. And ultimately he gives path to Lord Ramachandra and the entire army to build the Setu to go to Lanka. And there we see that's a Yuddha Kand, where the ultimately the fight, before the fight, Vibhishan, the brother of Ravan, deserts Ravan, joins the army of Lord Ramachandra, and Lord Ramachandra accepts him. So how come you are accepting him? That, oh, if whoever surrenders unto me, well, I accept him. Right? Whoever surrenders unto me. If Ravan also at this moment surrenders, he admits his mistakes and surrenders, right? Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam raja. Abandon all varieties of religion, surrender unto me. I will forgive him and accept him. Right? That Vibhishan, I have given him the kingdom of Lanka. If Ravan surrenders, I will give him the kingdom of Ayodhya. Right? I'll give him the kingdom of Ayodhya. That's the mood of Lord Ramachandra. He's ready to forgive anybody. But overpowered by lust, Ravan does not get pacified, and he's ready to fight the Supreme Lord. And ultimately, that leads to his death. Right? That leads to his death. And then, after the moments, we see Mother Sita's Agni Pariksha is done, and they return back to Ayodhya. The 14 years is ended. Bharat is anxiously waiting for all these 14 years. What did Bharat do? He established Lord Ramachandra's sandals on the throne. He established Lord Ramachandra's sandals on his throne. And he carried out all the affairs by living as a hermit on the outskirts of the city of Ayodhya. Lakshman, for 14 years, he just served Lord Ramachandra. Right? Never went to sleep, remained as a guard outside the hermit for 14 years, without eating, without sleep. Right? That's Lakshman. And as we see, this entire tale of sacrifice is done. So much so that after the coronation, Lord Ramachandra comes back, is coronated back as a king. And we see a washerman commenting about it, and Lord Ramachandra is even gives a Mother Sita. Right? And for 11,000 years he rules. The Mother Sita is in the forest. Right? Mother Sita is in the forest. Yeah. Are there any questions? Yes, Prabhuji.
The chastity of a woman is dependent on what?
Chastity for woman is dependent on what?
The chastity of a woman is dependent on, and dependent on what?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the chastity of woman is dependent that no, she does not get attracted by any other person. The only person she takes shelter is her husband.
But naturally, by nature, she's compelled to be attracted by something. So, my question is, I have a niece. Her name is Sir Aya, and I would like her to live a spiritual life, regardless of what is surrounding. So, and obviously that's like a conflicting thing in modern society. But she came here when she was a baby with her mother. And her mother felt vibrations from the chanting, and we had to leave the temple. Can you tell me something about that, Prabhu?
Yeah, I think those are more personal questions and we can talk
Okay.
about it separately. There's no need to be discussed in the assembly.
Okay.
Yeah, but we can, if you like, we can discuss that separately.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Okay, anything else? Otherwise, we can all go and take prasadam. Okay.
Some books, what will be happening in future, and what will
Srimad
be
Srimad Bhagavatam.
what will be the Ravan of this age and how it will be killed?
No, the Ravan does not come in each and every age.
Someone like
In
that.
form of Ravan, lust. We see lust prevalent everywhere, right?
Okay.
Ravan represents lust. Each and every demon represents a anartha.
Okay, so lust is the main problem of this yuga.
Well, lust is one of the problem. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsarya, all are major anarthas. They're all problems. They are terrorizing our consciousness and hijacking our consciousness away from the Lord.
Okay, because every yuga has some of the main demon, like one is Raman, another is Kans, then Mahabharata. Then what will be the main focus point of this yuga, which we should be aware of?
Yeah. Shri Radha Shyam Sundar ki jai, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Yeah. In this yuga, we see all these anarthas. All are very, very powerful and prevalent. And the only saving force in this yuga is Harinam. Kali Kale Nama Rupa Krishna Avatar.
Okay, so
Right.
so if we are taking the name of Hari, then we are protected.
If we are taking the name of the Hari, we are protected. So it's mentioned that in Kali Yuga there are many, many faults. But Asti Eka Mahaguna. There is a Mahagun that the Lord comes in the form of the holy name. Right. And just by chanting the holy name, we will be able to conquer these other enemies in form of lust, anger, right?
Okay.
So all those things. Is it okay? Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Okay. Keval Ramchandra Bhagwan ki jai. Give me a bag. Hey, बोल, hey, Krishna.